and assuming it calms down, welcome to RSG Minecraft R Modded episode 81. So I'm hearing a bunch of cats upstairs. Or it's possible that it's always nighttime, I swear. Yeah, it was just a puzzle. Interesting. Let's see, that should be working. Yeah, I just heard him mewing a lot, so... Anyways. Let's see, my basic... Well, really, my whole deal was... so much stuff. To make Thumbcraft. My Thumbcraft building that's excavating. So a couple of different things. I decided what I'm going to do is... I'm going to call this Sundream Alpha. And the final, building that I plan on making over there for Sundream is going to be called Sundream Omega. What I plan on doing is I plan on taking red wool and making a lowercase alpha symbol here. So, we'll do that, but first things first. I wanted to make a, it should be full. That's not full. Oh, never mind, I know exactly where it's not full. Because I had killed all its power. Should hopefully be better now, right? Yes. However, we're going to be making a lot more... I'm just going to dump all this stuff. That was everything. And it's getting really full. But, so what I looked online and I found a guide that thankfully actually has subtitles working that I can use to, it shouldn't mess with my hard drive. Well, actually, it's not the hard drive that's getting... I'm gonna be too careful. Is it normally so foggy? I'm being paranoid. Anyways, we need a calculation processor. Maybe. Well, what I'm looking for is a capacity card. Because I need that as part of the thing. What it is, it's an automated way to make the basic card, which is that's what the guy was talking about. All right, that I think is Certus. Yeah. These, and then I need my silicon. Well, there's a bit of redstone. Oh. Probably, yeah, I probably just hit underneath. I would have thought it would have teleported in here. Get with silicon. And then we need to press this. Then I'll shove this in. And there we go. So 3 iron, 2 gold, 1 redstone. Iron. Gold. And finally redstone. Interesting. With that, this is gonna make, well, gonna make an empty card, basic card. And then we need to add a bit of Certus. Pure work, pure works. That's for an import-export bus. Anyways, I'm going to start, I think, stuffing drives over here. Either way, what we'll do is, we'll see what we need to do when we need to do it. Let's see. Two basic cards. You're going to take one of those basic cards and you're going to combine it. Service quartz crystals, eh? Oh, I need two of them, apparently. No, I have no idea how that's supposed to work. So, if one of each printed circuit as well as a printed silicon, you're going to need one of each processor. All over it, already crafted, so you can program various things into. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, attach your inventory using a drive. Try to set up whatever I'm going to use, an ME chest in your storage shell. Going to need a 1K crafting storage computer. Just want you know at least one of these is the bare minimum that you need. You're going to need an ME pattern terminal. See smart cable, I'm going to show smart cable to show that this does work. So I'm not gonna, he's telling us what we need to build. I'm going to build, as long as I need, okay, he's just going through like, what is a Certus wrench? He's examining his working system. Down 400 subscribers. That's Skystone. What is an advanced subscriber? It doesn't matter. It's good. I need Fluix and okay. So I'm going to need 8 sticky pistons. All right. Cobble. Let's see, it should be like that. Oops. Planks. Need some redstone. And then I need some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can read, I assume. Not necessarily. I do I don't know. Yeah, it's 8 sticky pistons. And then I need iron fluix. So I need 8 pure fluix crystals. These are normal fluix crystals, so I'm gonna grind them down. Eventually. Need half my sand. Actually, I think, yes, I have enough in my system that I can actually fully power that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start charging my boots up. Well, I could just let it... Yeah, I could just let it sit, couldn't I? Just drain all the excess power. Alright, we're gonna keep on going until I eventually hit... Is it still going? Yes. It's just cutting leaves right now. Gee, how far is it? Okay, to be fair, I thought that was like flux leaves. Like getting pushed out. Okay, they're getting pushed out of my fence. Great. See, how's everything faring up here? I'm gonna do all this automated stuff right now. Oh dear. Going that way. So basically we're still dealing with that tree over there. What the... Oh, that happened. And then we're also cutting into that tree over there. The vines have almost broken in there. Snowing. That's actually, because I used to make my base always in, like, alpine stuff. I guess actually the good reason for that is you don't actually get any rain sound ever. Anyways. Actually, I should be able to just, oh, never mind. But we should be able to stick them there. Iron. Sorry. Also, I looked it up. I did. Oh, great. Thanks, Minecraft. I did actually find out how to do. You can do 4 times increase in your ores via mechanism. I plan to eventually do that once I figure out how to automate the thing. It is not easy though. Or yeah, because it takes like probably like a 10 by 10 just set of machines. Okay. Funny jokes you got there. I should get my Certus wrench. And I'm not gonna actually, well, I'm not gonna increase my ME drive space yet. And hopefully, because here's the thing, I might actually be at my maximum capacity. This isn't taking power anymore, but everything else, because this adds on basically the equivalent of 1, because it's a sub-network, so... I guess it gets rid of the rain for a little bit, I guess. Okay. So let's build it here. Okay, and how it's automated, yeah? Yeah. Down, subscribers. It's really not like this. I'm just quite compact. I'm saving on resources. So you could do it all in a row. But I mean, it's not even saving on resources that I want. But what I want is how's he doing this? He's doing Inscriber Logic Press, Server Engineering Press, Inscriber Calculation Press, and Inscriber Silicon Press. Not great. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. Because there are 5 presses. Are there? Just stupid? Look on Audio Press, Engineering Press. No, there's only 4. Although you need one to not... Let's see, logic. Left, alright, we're gonna rotate this one as well. So we have our 3 inscriber plates, logic, calculation, engineering. Alright, do the engineering calculation. Never mind, once you have this, you want to go and take an ME export bus. So this guy does make mistakes in his things, so we're going to have to restart it a couple times. Export. Formation, piston, and iron ingots. So do we have any formation cores? I do not. I need to make formation cores. Flux dust, which needs to be flux crystal. We can use pure. I used all that, so I'm going to take some flux. Let's see, what exactly is he doing? Well, what exactly is this doing? Information. Sorry, I need to check this like a bunch of times, but silicon. Gold. Basically, this makes it so I no longer have to do this. And redstone. Logic. Then stuff this in. I'll do that so I don't have to deal with it, because I also need to draw out some cobblestone. So I can always use more sand, and I haven't... And I can support this constantly, so... Wish you could stuff it 2 things in there at once, but anyways... Fishing core... And then... I need more pistons. I'll make 10. Because something tells me we're going to need that for a bunch of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 8, 9, 10. Alright. Was iron ingots. Then it's probably the other way around. Or it's nothing at all. ME export bus. Put this there. Export bus and slap it on the side of this subscriber. Use a quartz fiber. So basically, I don't think I explained it. Quartz fiber is a way to move power without connecting networks. So we're going to need more, but... You do that, so when you plug everything in... Subscriber... There was some ME cable of any kind. So I don't really care about channels. I will know when a channel is broken. Alright, so that is now its own channel. Okay. We need a storage bus now. Which is an ME interface. Dear God. It's not that bad. It's not that good either. It's annoying. Oh dear. So I need one of these, one of these. Some more iron. Please tell me I happen to have some glass. I do. Alright, an ME interface. Needs a piston and some gel. Yes. Damn it. I wanted to keep that sticky. Normal. Interface makes a storage bus. Limitless potential until we run out of space in this world. Puts that there. Now go into the ME export bus. Okay, now we need to take silicon, and I need to press that. Oh yeah, it doesn't even use it. Next, we're printed silicon. Stick your printed silicon and click it in there. Briefly explain what I was going to do after we take to do next is just taking another inscriber. Okay, we need another inscriber. That was more gel I need. 1, 2. 1, 2. Some more iron. Which we're somehow running out of again. Not necessarily somehow. Know very well why we're running out. It's iron. Fluix. Right, inscriber. So what this should do is it'll export silicon from there into here. It's going to do this inscriber right here. Alright. Should it be the other way around? Okay. Send to the subscriber is going to print out printed silicon. I'm going to go into the storage bus briefly and be exported into this inscriber. Oh, it stores into the network. Funding thing about that is that these are things here. Some piece of cable. So these things are their own network. So we're including our main line in there, and this powers that network. Because what it does is, otherwise we're going to have to go up to dense cable. We might end up needing an ME controller for this. So I did see. Eventually, I want to make a PTP brain for Sundream. That's what the Sundream Omega is going to be. Okay, now we need to make 4 more storage drives. Anyway, so this is going to be the primary assembler. This is our silicon, and this is our logic. Calculation engineering. Anyways. Don't think I want to power these yet, especially because I'll mess it up somehow. What am I showing? Storage buses. Oh dear. 4 of those. Genes, I need 4 logic, so gold. And the silicon. And I'll just take out the ones that I need. The redstone, which I have. So logic and silicon. Actually, I only need 3 of these. I mean, I'm gonna need more, because we need to have base copies eventually. Not base copy. I'm not explaining things at all. But we have to make I don't know what is the official term for these. Templates, I guess. No. Well, we do actually need to make templates. That's actually the thing I need to make. There we go. Okay, just putting that in broke it again. There you go, there's logic processors. I'm gonna need more fluix dust. You have to go through the whole song and dance to make fluix, which isn't a problem anymore because I have an insane amount of... Why do I have so much charge? Oh, because, yeah. Let's just make it all. Redstone. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot the man actually makes 2. So I'm just gonna stuff 64 in there, actually. I didn't realize I shouldn't do that because I need to still make cobblestone. But that is not enough fluix dust for our needs, but we'll have to deal with it for now. Cores, so... Certus... Quartz dust... Which is one in the sand for... I mean, there is basically a way to make it so that, well, basically make molecular assemblers and all this stuff, so, and all, I can basically make all this automated, especially when this starts getting fed by this. Alright. I'm gonna start draining this stuff. But that means we finally reached eucalyptus. Thankfully, most of this should be stacking. Alright. Waiting for Certus to grow. And then we just need to use nether quartz. Remember, that's the difference. Annihilation. So, Fure, and then nether quartz. Nether quartz is at... So, well, I might as well... No, I see no sense in wasting it. So we can just make pure nether quartz. Because the less I waste, the less I have to go into the nether. Which is going to take more time than just waiting for pure nether to be made anyway, so... Might be dealing with leaves or just moving stuff around now. Or it's dealing with the oak tree again. Hey, that's because I was moving it. Well, actually, it's not perfect anymore. Never mind. These should be set. Yeah, they won't stack, sadly. It was like food in Don't Starve, I think, does something where it's like, yeah, fresh food basically mixes like with stale food, and it takes the average food spoilage bar or whatever. I also looked into making draconic cores and stuff like that, a draconic reactor. So I intend to do that. I intend to basically do every single mod to its fullest eventually. Even if it defeats the point at certain points, with the exception of AE2 is going to be my magnus opus for everything. Oh, by the way, you remember how I wanted to make, for my thing over there, not have to, like, wire wires everywhere on the ground? See if I could make, like, wireless terminals and stuff like that, and make it so that it works like that? That is not how that works, but there is a way. It's with Stargates, basically. Not that I even know what a Stargate is, but I think if it's some transportation thing, that's what we were looking for, so. Anyways. Make 2 of those. And then make 2 of those. And then things stop for some reason. Because run out of things to do. Which in my opinion is always the best thing for when if it stops is because it's done, not because it ran out of power or something broke. Anyways. And then I should have enough glass. And then it's iron, isn't it? Ugh. I'm just so confident that this is gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? I need more pistons. Sure. It's force of habit, honestly, why I still do it like that. Gel, which I'm actually running out of. Oh, there we go. Gee, every single time. Oh, now it's more rain. At least that's one good thing. I don't actually have to worry about fires lasting that long. Because rain will come and just pure it out, but then it'll kill my performance. Thanks, rain. Should be most of what I need. Never mind. I actually need another one. Dear God. More silicon. The only, like, the worst thing is just that I can't just put in multiple at once. That's the only problem I have. Yeah, and you can't just put capacity cards in there. You'd think that you'd be able to, but you can't. Pure, and then pure nether, and then flux dust. Annihilation, creation, and then I need more pistons. Great. 1, What is this? Covalence dust. Use redwoods. Considering there's been stuff that's been smarming with me on whether it wants to work with a sequoia. Enforce a habit. Gel. Relation and even more iron. And even more glass. An import bus. I see now. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's fun. So okay, now right click on them and tell them what they can store for that one. Okay, so what we're telling them to do is what they can store, so. So basically what this thing should expect. So, redstone. Let's see. Actually, let's do this one by one. So make sure not to mess it up. So this one, this is our primary assembler, so we can tell it to expect to store redstone. Okay. Alright, so what each one of these needs, so I'm gonna tell it to use pure Certus. So I need it to gold, or silicon, and then my diamonds. This is silicon. This is logic, so we can tell it to expect to buy 1 gold bar. Engineering, and then what is this? Oh wait, that is calculations, which I think is a diamond. Well, let's just watch. Okay, engineering is diamond. And then this is going to be pure Certus. Okay, Dokkan. Excellent now. Okay, I need another export bus. Because presumably this is the one that's going to kick out the finished product. Yeah, more pistons and more iron. And stone, I guess. Alright, I need iron again. So we're running out of. Need my last formation core to make an export bus. Clicking on the side of this inscriber. Okay, so we need to tell this thing what it needs to take out, which is stuff that I don't have right now. All of these. Let's keep these straight in logic. So we need to make one of each type of circuit. Wait, what would that do? I'm afraid to find out. Because it's starting to print out a different type of circuit. And I don't have redstone again. Take that in, put in that, and redstone. This, redstone, and finally printed silicon. Alright. You're telling, okay, because this tells you that this is a thing that needs to be taken out so that it doesn't just take out everything, but when you add a capacity thing, so that we increase that, another one would increase that all the way, but since only 3 things are going to be kicked out here, we don't need any more. It looks so weird. Because there's no silicon because using default Minecraft. Damn it. I did it wrong. I'm a fool. It's not exporting that. It's taking it out of the system. I'm an idiot. But you knew that already. We need to print them out, but whatever. They'll be necessary later, I'm sure. I mean, I know for a fact they will. You know for a fact they will too. I need to not make those. We take that. And it's messed up. Well, I mean, obviously that's wrong. That's probably why there's no silicon. I was like, wait a second, maybe there's a reason why he doesn't have silicon in it. Alright, so take one of these. And there we go. Now everything is connected. Okay, now here's where things get problematic. So, let's see, Fluix. We need quartz fiber. Is that just quartz glass? No, it's just normal glass. And any types it does tell you, look, I have a bunch of... I need glass, though. Damn it. Because so many things need Fluix dust, so... Oh, because of the furnace? No. Maybe? I don't know. Because when I eventually build my quantum suit... Seems pretty low to me. We're getting closer. Wonderful. Because of the furnace, I think. I hope that's the reason. I mean, no other sense makes sense unless my, those got destroyed. Oh, I do have quartz fiber. Nope. Is that what we want? Shit, it's draining everything. Which isn't a problem right now, but... I'm gonna have to move this drive eventually, but... Let's see... Now I need more now I actually need quartz fiber. So if I remember correctly, he actually does it wrong here. Should be all the access I need. Damn it. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And thankfully I have some gravel on me. That will is gonna have to stay down here. Gee, that's perfect for right now. Let's see. I still have access, so we haven't broken it yet. The system should be giving it power, though. So leave the summoner by itself. Okay, and then he puts in more cable over there. Let's see, and yeah, if you look at his thing, he has it wrong. So he puts an export bus, which needs a formation core. I think we're good on things right now. Except I need more sand. I literally need a logic thing right now, so... Actually, we have these now, so... just make them. Flux dust. Didn't think that would work. Let's see, nether quartz makes the wrong one. My Certus quartz. Oh yeah, I have extra logic processes in there. One of these. 2 iron ingots. And a piston to make another export bus. Okay. Okay, so you can now just stick a chest in here. And they'll lose internet connection. Great. Thanks, Sprint. Love ya. What's your problem? I have 1 bar of internet, that's your problem. Because I swear my phone's like, yeah, Wi-Fi, eh. And it's like, and then I check the Wi-Fi, it's like, oh, wait, never mind, the Wi-Fi is still, well, it's not working. It never bloody works, I swear. Good God. This fucking internet. Oh, now we have 2 bars. Does it work? Nope. I thought we were past this. When was the last time I had to complain about this? It was a while ago. Just cycle the Wi-Fi. No, it's a couple people actually have their own Wi-Fi networks. Smart. I'm gonna automate it. What did he put? He puts 2 ME interfaces, apparently. Which means I need more of these. Good God. Might as well make one of these while I can. And then realize I need still one more thing. Gold, I have another silicon. Let's see, fiber logic. Gold. Logic. Wait for the Certus to build. Why this isn't powering this, I don't know. It should be. Have we hit the crafting table yet? No. There we go. There's a fish in my pool that I just heard. Anyways. Magic. I don't even know what these formation cores are supposed to be. Like, I know what they're doing, but like, how I build that, I have no idea. Iron. Realize I don't have enough iron. Cry a bit. And go looking for iron. And yeah, I'm fairly confident. What is going on here? Did you check? Why is the power... There it is. Where's the game just as the furnace finished? It's all done. That's all done. I was making a tin. Let's see. Iron. How's iron going? Iron is not going well. That's being kept separate from manganese. Look for iron. which I'm sure I just ignored at some point because it's so like me. They're looking down here. Hey, look, iron. Technically made this 5 times, but it takes like a bunch of inputs as well, like sulfur and stuff like that. Which, I mean, if I make a creeper farm, it would work. I'm just gonna take my precious sand after my system catches up with itself. There's an issue with that. Maybe some more sand. Peridot, whatever that is. So the emerald, then I realized, oh wait, we don't have that type of emerald. Just gonna go over here. It goes pretty deep, actually. A little bit too deep, maybe. Please tell me I'm gonna pass by some iron. And I do. Not a lot, though. Oh boy, that's not really gonna give me any seams. This is what it seems to me. Iron. And again, only 2. Wasted torches. Let's see. More iron. Again, only 2 seams, 2 bits, I mean. Dense iron. And even more iron. Even more iron. But if there was, could you imagine if this entire town was actually originally just iron? Alright. I'm gonna go a tiny bit further into the other branch of the cave. Nothing for me here. Getting that little mob that comes behind you and just pushes you down caves. Thankfully, I actually have an access point here. Do I have iron in here? I have steel. What I was making in here. Let's see. Give me a power crystal, sadly. I like how it keeps on making noise even though I'm not using it. What happened? Thing flashed. I was gonna say. I shouldn't need diamonds anymore. It's like daisies for some reason. It's enough, I guess. Although that means we must have reached the ground finally, which means I think we actually finally chopped that giant tree, oak tree down all the way. Still don't like how I can't power that easily. Like, you can, sort of. Like, you know, I can take probably an advanced RE battery in here. Yeah. And then advanced RE battery can probably go into an MFE. It should be enough for now. It'll be enough it'll be like one more than enough. I think this is how it went. Yes. Oh dear. Wait. Why did the entire thing just turn off? Okay. Sodom gets crafted and this thing. Subscriber. First is gonna grab it. Right. 1K crafting CPU. Which is 2 calculations, ME glass, and then iron ingots. 2 calculations, which is pure certus. Have 1 already, so I'm gonna stick half of this back in here so it starts turning to silicon. I forgot how fast it goes. Oh, it has only has a chance to do it though. And I also need logic. See, cobble. This is where it gets really annoying. Because nothing stacks. We're gonna put in one. And one of those. One of those. Thankfully, we can just do that now. Emmy, and I'm going to go pick up that iron after I deposit what I don't need, which is the spruce saplings right now. Can't you just stick that cobble in, because it's going to make sand and then a byproduct possibility of gravel. Which is actually kind of annoying because that hampers Ep81's automation. It's going, nope. I mean, heck, we're gonna... Ooh, oh, cool, it actually breaks the grass. So I think a chest would actually... If it hits a chest... I never dared try it for some reason, but anyways. Should work, because it's all connected down there. I mean, a lot of this stuff is wired, like, either uselessly or... Is that online down there? Okay, they're all online. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. These don't actually count. So realistically, and I think inscribers might not count either. So realistically, I only have like one machine on this network, now that I think about it. And I don't think terminals count either. They shouldn't if they do. It's a bit silly if they do. Calculation processors, these two fluics, and then 4 iron. Oh yeah. And then 1K storage, which is a bunch of types of Certus, and then redstone. Around another logic. There's always bloody logic that we need. As well as silicon, can't forget that. Just can't forget about it. It haunts my dreams at night, honestly. Except it doesn't. Sorry for lying to you. Anyways, pure Certus. These, and then redstone. 1K. Do that. 1K crafting. What this does, I'm not 100% sure. Well, obviously, it handles auto crafting, I guess. Now I need a pattern terminal. Which is an engineering processor and a crafting thing. Yes, finally. Finally I have a use for this extra engineering thing. Except then I realized I have an engineering in here. It's a crafting terminal. Calculation, which is another terminal, which is those, more logic. This thing, it's a logic stuff, I swear. Actually, we need 2 of those because I need a, do I need a... I think... never mind, I think I have a... calculations, yeah. So that's actually extra now. Fool, I just realized it was a waste. Before we have one. Good God. I mean, my stupidity. Calculation, logic... And to be fair, in that uncompressed form, it wasn't really... in the printed form, it wasn't helping us anyways, so I guess that's fine. Enemy terminal, which is illuminated, and then formation. So I should have... I actually have 2 illuminated panels. Terminal, and then I need spruce wood no, that's 8 planks. I have jungle wood planks. Is it normal? So then I need my calculation. Finally, let me terminal, crafting, and then we take an engineering processor. It's gonna make a pattern terminal. And then put in there. Okay, so it has access to everything. There's just no power connecting through everything for some reason. Apparently we're done making stuff technically. That's how it'll work. Okay, I need blank patterns. I'm probably actually gonna have to remake a couple of stuff that I used. Just glowstone around types of Certus and quartz glass. Let's see, how many do we need? This makes 1. I need even more. See, so it's 1. It's 2. No, it's citrus instead of Certus. Alright, so I need 3 of these things. As far as I can tell, which means I need more things, which means I need to take all our sand. No, you can macerate, oh. Well, I still need more glass. What? Why is there just a ME crafting panel there? Okay. I don't think that's supposed to have happened. Anyways, glass. Another quartz. 4 more of those. Need glowstone. Iron. And finally, pure certus. Alright. So what we have to do is basically we need the raw resources for each one. So we need a diamond, a piece of silicon. Let's see. And we need one of each processor. Which I don't have, so I need 2 diamonds. Never mind. So that's the one that I still have. Insert as gold, okay. So we need 2 silicons. I think I might have, not a thing, but I might have dumped a printed in there at some point. Calculations, I need pure certus. Alright. What the fuck? Is it down here? What the hell? There's a replicator. I don't think I like those things. What are they? Are they from the... No. It's not showing up. If I put in pig, does it have spawn? Yeah. Sludge girl. Oh yeah, I found out what was going on with AEW stuff. No, I'm not seeing it. Odd. Take that out before anything bad happens. I imagine we should just shove it out. Alright. So I have all that, I have the base parts, so. Oh, never mind, I can't just do that. Alright. So basically what we do is plug in 1 diamond. Silicon? Weird. Alright, and that should kick out an engineering processor. It's broken. Encode pattern, and that is that. You hold shift and it tells you. So creates one engineering process with one silicon, one diamond, and one redstone. That means it's going to shove it in there. I think is how that works. Alright. Take those out. So the calculation thing is done with that. And up here, Certus. And finally, the logic processor is made with that plus gold. Alright. Well, I don't know what just happened. Uh-oh. Messed it up. I gotta get another fucking plant pattern. I don't know what I did there. What did that need? God. Has logic processor. Logic and calculation. Hey. That needs one more diamond. Make an engineering. Yeah, standard, superior. Alright. Okay, so he puts in the Renata. Let's see. We can tell it to craft calculation processors. So let's say I want to make a logic. Like, do I have any logic? No? Then process it. I want one. And start. So we gotta stuff logic. This was engineering. That worked. What? These don't have power, though. You told me they don't have power. What's going on here? And that all gets moved into here? No. Where does silicon go? So, something's wrong here. What the hell? Something just exploded. The fuck? It's trying to craft it. Shouldn't that be an input bus? He forgot a step. Actually, it's not coming out. Damn it. That's why I put it in wrong. Should get absorbed into the system. Oh wait, never mind. This is the thing that he says. Hey, so it takes a while for it to come out. Actually, it's not coming out. Let's figure out why. I think the reason why is because this export bus is wrong. Never mind, back here. So this is what the other capacity card was for. Calculation, engineering, and then logic. And that should remove that. It should now be in your system. And that's how we do that. It's no longer in the describer. And oh, look at that. Auto things finally worked. Okay, and I agree with him. Let's do a test. I want you to craft one of those. Missing pure Certus because I haven't left my pure Certus in there. Oh, that's where that happened. That's not trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. By delete, I mean throw it on the ground and not pick it up till it despawns. Holy fuck, this is an hour and a half video. I didn't even realize that for some reason. So I would like to craft one of those. Craft one of those. Okay, we have to wait till it's done, I guess. Alright. Okay, so if we don't have enough... Right, so that gets dumped in there. Silicon, is all in there. They get put in there. Oh, this is so exciting. Now it's got to rain on my parade, huh? It's put in there, and then it gets put in there. Alright. And with that, it automatically gets put in. We are out of space. Glider back out. Or this illustrates a problem. I don't have enough drives. So, next time we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go sit here and watch this. Well, actually, since it got full up, I presume even though it got full, it didn't actually really get full. Jesus, that's. Yeah, because it hasn't hit that. It's almost there, though. But how is the energy on those? Set of energy. It's almost out of energy. So I'm gonna go take this out. Is that all the way ready? Yes. Yes, it is. I assume you go to the end, you'll find those everywhere, I hope. That actually has 1,000,000 EU in it. No, let that charge up.